Welcome everybody to RVC. This is RVC Rashid's Video Tube in conjunction with JC Rashid's Music Jukebox Center. And I am Rashid the R-Man coming online on social media. Google, YouTube, Instagram, and other social media platforms. And thanks for being on my platform. Welcome to my house. Y'all know the routine. Sit back and relax and don't be so mean. Y'all know the deal around here. This is a picture up. I have some shows. If that will help, everybody's situation. It will help our situation. This is Rashid content, and we love Rashid content around here. Got Space Renegades. I almost forgot what to say. Got Space Renegades. Yeah, I got Alpha Rangers RYS, got Dragonfly, and I have another Rashid Cowboy, which is interesting, documentary, along with another Linda Lace cartoon, which is going to bring us into an interesting discussion now about Linda Lace, because we're going to repeat one of her animations along with Electric Dreams. La la ooh, la la ooh, Electric Dreams. La la ooh. Now that's not the song for Electric Dreams, but you're right, that's the song for the movie. That's the song for the movie that came out in the 80s. And I'm always saying that. I don't know why. I'm just always saying that. Singing that song. And this Electric Dreams is totally different from the 80s one. It just so happened that one in the 80s is computer oriented. It's about a computer. And this Electric Dreams is about a computer takeover. Yeah, we're going to talk about some science fiction. I want to mention also that I guess I'm at fault. I guess you could say I'm at fault because I got bit by the science fiction bug. We around here got bit by the science fiction bug around here. And y'all know how I feel about my science fiction. Y'all know how I feel about my science fiction. And it's the damnest thing that look at this shit. I'm bit by how did this happen? Working on that goddamn Electric Dreams. And the thing about Electric Dreams is that it was meant not even to be serious. Not even to be serious. But let me tell you something about this animation here. It's really fucking good. And the show that, Electric Dreams just came out of nowhere. It's not meant to be taken serious and all, because if it was, it wouldn't be no cyber sharks coming out of the fucking sky, dude. Can I get my sharks back on screen? Since that's where we at right now, on this last part of Shiesty, this last month of Shiesty, because now we're in September, summer is over. I hope everybody had a good summer. We had the best summer. The last summer for us was good. This summer for us was ridiculous. I went on a shopping spree. We did so much this summer. This was really awesome. This summer was, and hopefully next summer could be even better. Yeah, hopefully it could be even better. But I hope everybody had a nice summer, because summer's over. It's now September 1st. Well, the day is August 31st, but September 1st, which means that it's fall time now. And And here we go with the cold weather. It's a lot of things happening because of this is hurricane season. I remember how it is in September. It's like, this is hurricane season. And this is the time for bullshit. This is the time this is the time for the world to start shitting in their pants because a lot of things. We have the hurricane season. We have the cold weather. We have the holiday season. Okay? And this is just the time. We have longer days. This is just suck period because people are coming home from vacations. If they was I doubt if anybody was at a vacation this year because of COVID. I doubt if anybody was at vacation. This is the time that people start coming home. This is the time that cities going to start waking up. All summer long when I was a cab driver, it was just slow all on the streets. Fucking dead. But right now in September, you start seeing piles of people all over the place, and it's like, okay, I know what this is. This is regular life. Yeah, this is regular life. And you get that in the center cities. You get that this is regular life. This is going to carry us through the winter. Because summertime, people on vacation, people go away, and there's nobody here. Business suck, and all of that shit. But wintertime, when the wintertime comes, regular life. So here we are in regular life, and I doubt if anybody went to on a summer vacation. I really doubt it. I really doubt if anybody actually who would do such a thing. Putting their health in jeopardy like that. Going on summer vacation and shit like that. But needless to say, whether people went on vacation or not, this is still reality, regular life being ushered in because it's fall time now. So let's everybody welcome fall and say goodbye to summer and let's see what this season is going to bring. How about that? Because we got Halloween coming up next month. Right? Halloween coming up next month. And by that time, Seichen is over. This is the last month for Seichen. And this has been really good. This has been really impressive. I can't say, I can't put into words how impressed I was with this Seichen guys. We did an excellent job this year. And let's keep it going for next year also. Okay? So we're rooting for next March 12th to continue on our tradition of celebrating the time where we appreciate life. No matter what life throws at us, we appreciate it because it wasn't always like this. It's like this now for a reason. For a reason. It wasn't always like this. Appreciating life is what Seichen is about. And we did an excellent job, Sadiksis, and congratulations. We wrapped up another section. Now, about this science fiction shit. The last part of Seichen, for some reason, we going sci-fi. I'm thinking about doing sci-fi for a while, since we like this, and it's the end of Seichen. I'm thinking about letting this go over to like October, like a Halloween sci-fi thing. Maybe we could do something like that. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, because well, look at this. I've been doing some looking around at science fiction stuff, attire, getting new material, and I came across this right here, the Runaway Robot. Did anybody buy Lester Del Rey? Anybody ever heard of this? 50 Cent. You can't beat that. 1970 shit. See, that's what I like it around here. I like it around here because I'm belching like crazy. I like it around here because everything is retro. All our content, the way we think, period, is old fashioned, it's retro. It's slow paced. Even the robots are easy to understand. The stories are easy to understand. And it's just amazing. And I'm just so hooked on when I get this science fiction shit. I mean, it's just so gratifying to me. To be into retro sci-fi, science fiction, period. I just fucking love science fiction. I just love it. Much as medieval. Much as medieval. What? Well, And what is more, I enjoy creating science fiction. I enjoy creating science fiction.
Some are cute and some are curvy. Some are shy and some are nervy. Some are mean and some are grouchy, but they smile and
girls, 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 don't you wanna love them? Girls, 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 don't you wanna hug them? Some made of sugar, some made of spice, all made of everything that's nice. Girls, 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 girls. Girls, 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 don't you wanna please them? Girls, 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 don't you wanna tease them? I'm made of sugar, I'm made of spice, I'm made of everything that's nice. Girls, 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 girls.
some are cute and some are curvy. Some are shy and some are nervy. Some are mean and some are grouchy, but they smile and
Girls, girls, girls.
I take advantage of my imagination when it comes to science fiction. Science fiction is open ground, kind of like King Arthur and Sir Lancelot and all of that. You can actually create your own King Arthur and Merlin stories and stuff like that. You know, it's just freaking amazing. Check out the new Electric Dreams movie poster. Y'all ready for it? This is the new Electric Dreams movie poster. Now check it out. Well, baby, let me say something about this. Let me say something about this. That's what I'm about to tell him. That's what I'm about to tell him. We got in this fucking discussion, this crawl thing. I started to do the fucking thing over again. Because I feel as though it's hard to see what's going on in it. I don't know how it is for you guys. But for me, I mean, it comes, this poster right here that y'all see on your screen comes to life if you pay attention. You gotta really focus in on it. And when you focus in on it, that's when you can see what's going on. And you know, like the big red eyes right there. You would think that that fire hand belongs to that face in the background when it doesn't. But it looks like it does. So I was about to do this whole thing over again. But yeah, y'all, my kids, y'all wanted to keep it. My people, no, Dad, keep it. Because it's good. So I think that everything in a nutshell is on it that's worth discussing about the movie. You got the two, me and Cindy at the bottom of it. You see we're robots at the bottom and we're zipping by really fast. Then you have, I like that Freddy Krueger thing when he took veins out of the arm and shit. He took people, started walking them like they're a marionette. Well, this is here, but it's with social media. Because everybody's changing into robots in this world. Everybody's changing into robots. And that's really, really fucking sci-fi. That's really science fiction. People literally turning into robots. Not only is it sci-fi, it's crazy as fuck. But that's what I wanted. That's what it's about. So this is the new Electric Dreams movie poster that y'all looking at. So expect to see this from time to time. I might do a video. Y'all know usually I do a video. Well, another thing I wanted to talk, since we're in the studio and everything, I want to tell you guys I want to do Ragdoll. I really want to get that started. That was not supposed to be an animation. Y'all know that. But give and a take, we taking it back to two. Okay, we gonna make that into animation. Yeah, we gonna make that into animation.
Complicate this world you write for me. I'm acquainted with your suffering, and all your weight, it falls on me, it brings me down, and all your weight, it falls on me, it falls on me. Hold me up to all you to see. promises you break, you still believe. And all your way, it falls on me, it brings me down. And all your way, it brings me down, it brings me down. And all your way, it falls on me, it brings me down. And all your way, it falls on me, it falls on me. And all your way, it falls on me, it brings me down. And all your way, it falls on me, it falls on me.
So we'll do that. And, we're going to continue on the Rashid content around here, guys. That's what it's all about, the Rashid content. But Electric Dreams, movie poster says, they say technology is supposed to improve life, not take it over. So we are talking about a global takeover by technology. And if we try to unlock a way to get rid of the technology, these huge cyber sharks are going to come out of the air, locate you, and tear your ass and give you and rip your new ass. And that's the end of that bullshit. Because the machine going to think that you're trying to come up with something to get rid of it, to kill it. And this has to go on. These machines have to go on. They cannot be put down. They cannot be put to death. So if you're on a machine and not somebody playing a video game, but if you're on this machine trying to crack a code or whatever like that, headquarters is going to think you're trying to do something again, so they're going to send cyber sharks to kill you. The reason why I say that people still can play video games is because this is a denotation of life still going on. Like, okay, this is happening in this world, and there's no such thing as video games anymore. People walking around in fear, upset. Like I said, like I'm a robot, like the robot said. Some people believe in this world right here that this is good. This is a good thing. That technology is taking over the world. That this is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. This is a good thing. And there's a lot of people around this world that believe that this is good. So, of course, people are still playing video games. People are still going shopping. People are still having parties. People are still getting drunk, going to bars. It's regular life. But technology just wants to rule it. It just wants to rule it. But there's some people that believe that changing people into robots is bad. Some people speculate that y'all going to see in the animation that being changed into a robot is a good thing. You ain't got to worry about disease. You ain't got to worry about catching disease. You ain't got to worry about dying. You never got to worry about dying. You ain't got to worry about this. You ain't got to worry about nothing. So a lot of people here believe that this is a good thing. So when you're out and about and you feel as though that this is a bad thing that's going on here, you gotta be careful who you talk to, because some people believe it's a good thing. Kind of like when Adolf Hitler was doing Germany, was doing Berlin and all of that. He had to be careful because some people was, some people are for it, and it's hard to find the ones that's, even in Jim Jones.
We're a happy family, yes we are. All day long we sing a song, Father loves us everyone. We're a happy family, yes we are.
They was like, be careful who you talk to. Jim Jones said, I'm going to send people out and pretend like they want to leave and all. So if somebody come to you honestly and say they want to leave and talk about it, you're going to automatically think they're from Jim. See, it's a trick. It's a mind fuck. But these kind of things happen. So why wouldn't it be in this world right here? So you're against the machines and all. You got to be careful what you say. I don't know what will happen in this electric dreams if you come across somebody and you just express yourself and say, I don't like what's going on. I don't like this technology changing people into robots and all this shit. I don't like it. I don't really know. I don't think a shark will come out of the sky. The sharks only come out of the sky when, if somebody interacting on a computer rapidly, trying to crack codes and all. That's when the sharks come out of the sky. So it's a thing like, I don't know. I didn't create anything that will happen if you meet somebody who's against the New World Order.
For ourselves and for future generations, a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
Because that's all it is a new world order. Based off of what we're going through now. And a spiritual person will say, Rashid, this is spiritual.
I'm Captain Cupcake. What makes Hostess Cupcake such fun?
First, you lick the fudgy icing off. Then you eat up for the double food cake. And so much you got left over is a gushy, squishy, creamy middle that you can squash with your tongue.
Hostess Cupcakes, fruit pies, and Twinkies cakes. Fresh snacks for the snack in the middle.
The world looks mighty good to me, 'cause Tootsie Rolls are all I see. Whatever it is I think I see becomes a Tootsie Roll to me. Tootsie Roll, how I want your chocolate shoe. Tootsie Roll, I think I'm in love with you. Whatever it is I think I see becomes a Tootsie Roll to me.
Rockin' and we're boppin' and we're singing this song. At Robin's Diamonds, you can't go wrong. Jim's King shows you what it's all about. Robin's Diamonds takes the guesswork out. Rocks and Robin's. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Robin's Diamonds. Rocks, rocks. Get your rockin' Robin's Diamonds and we'll rock, rock, rock tonight. Jerry's got a diamond in his beard.
Lots of people think that's really weird.
Get your rockin' Robin's Diamonds and we'll rock, rock, rock tonight. Rocks and Robin's, rocks and Robin's Diamonds.
A cut above the rest.
A spiritual person will say, Rashid, this is spiritual. This is spiritual what you're doing here. This is spiritual. A new world order.
A new world order.
Of people that can't die. Well, what do that sound like? Now, don't get me wrong. I do admit, I'm basing all of this off of what we're going through now, COVID-19. And I have never, that's what I'm about to say, sweetie, we have never, ever, ever done anything like that on RBT. No. Thumbprint was a movie, Fire in the Sky. So I redid that and made me the leader. We got all that about Thumbprint. But something like this is I base this off of what we're going through now in the year 2021. That's what this animation is based off of. But the only difference is there's no COVID-19. There's no government turning on its people. There's none of that shit. It's just strictly machines taking over. Strictly.
Let's all be there Monday for the NBC All-Star Hour. Join your favorite stars for the biggest party of the year. Michael J. Fox, Miami Vice stars Don Johnson and Philip Michael Thomas, Nell Carter, Robert Blake, Bill Cosby, David Hasselhoff, and more. The music and comedy spectacular NBC's All-Star Party, Monday.
When you're searching for something for your little girls or boys, and you're finding high prices but not finding toys, and you're sad and you're blue and you're tired of running round, let Lionel Kitty City turn that frown upside down, upside down. That's a selection upside down. Lionel Kitty City makes it easy for you. Their prices and selection are among the best around. There's Lionel Kitty City, turn that frown. A double pleasure's waiting for you. A double pleasure from Double Mint Gum. A double great feeling, making you realize double is the one for you. Double fresh, double smooth, double delicious to chew. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double Mint Gum. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double Mint Gum.
Yeah, that hurricane thing is getting off the subject a little bit. That hurricane is something, ain't it? The same day as Hurricane Katrina. Spiritual stuff, and y'all know that. I ain't even got to talk about it because y'all know what's going on. A lot of attention was focused on the Afghanistan stuff. God said, I want your attention. And it's going to happen again. If some man do something again, God going to do something again and say, I want your attention. I don't give a fuck about what's going on in Afghanistan. I want your attention. And that's what's going on here. And it's going to happen again. It's going to happen again. Like them kids going back to school, they're going to just go right back out the door, and they're going to close up the doors and say no. So, that's all that's going to happen with that school stuff, and everybody know it. Well, some people know it. But I'm not even going to waste my time talking about this stuff, because that's why I feel as though I need something powerful. And this power has to come from something I'm creating, and it has to hold weight. It has to hold weight, and that will be science fiction. And this is the only thing that's keeping us like we can think about something and automatically get placed in another world. Now I have a lot of shows on social media on this RBT. I have a lot of shows. But the thing about the shows I have, how many of them that can actually put us in another world? Dragonfly Killer, along with just a few others. The other ones are just other worlds that we're just having fun with, laughing, joking. I want something. We need something powerful. We need something powerful around here that will take us from this world and put us in another one. Even if it's by thought. Like, we're not on the air right now, but when we think about electric dreams or whatever, it just makes us feel better because of what we're going through now in this world right here. Because I can't take too much of this shit. I really can't, but I know it's going to get worse. I know it's going to get worse because the Bible said it is. I am prepared and ready for it. I am. Now let's check out another. Let's look at. Put back up there runaway robot. Something about this runaway robot that's really captivating to me. We can see that it's retro. But is it just me, or does it look like the artwork was better a long time ago? When you really look at the detail in creating something like this, it just looks like the artwork was better a long time ago than today. Today they don't do art, science fiction like this. I ain't talking just a robot they don't do no more. We already got that. But everything's so dark now. It's so humanistic. You don't see no real machines anymore. Everything is human today. Everything. Humans supposed to be in the background. And technology is supposed to be pulled up front. That's science fiction. It ain't supposed to be the other way around. And today it's the other way around. Yeah. So I guess you get a appreciation for this retro science fiction stuff when you just look at it. You get this appreciation of shit like, yeah, that's the way I used to be in the 70s when I was into it, Deep appreciation for whatever book we got. No Way Back. Here's another one. No Way Back. I think he's talking about getting some pussy. He said science fiction thing. Yesterday was hitting from them. Tomorrow was sealed. There was only the eternal. There was only the eternal now. I don't know if that makes sense. Carl Siegfried. That's odd. That's kind of odd. I don't think that makes sense. Does that make sense to you? Look, yesterday was hidden from them. Tomorrow was sealed. There was only the eternal now. Maybe the person that wrote it was a robot. I don't understand that one, but needless to say, this is from Badger Books. Badger Books, they did a lot of science fiction books. That's that symbol right there, Badger Books. Nothing like good science fiction. You don't see this shit no more. You don't see this stuff no more. You really don't. That's how I was about to say, only around RVT. Only around RVT you see this kind of shit. It kind of makes you wonder what kind of story you hold. You see, but do you get what I'm doing here? Do you understand what I'm doing here? Look at that picture right there with that skeleton. Well, skeletons don't have eyeballs. That alone right there is putting this paperback, because that's what it is, the paperback. Ain't no way this hardback, this paperback. That alone is putting this paperback in the line of weirdness because the skeleton have eyeballs. Now, think about electric dreams. We're talking about sharks coming from the air. See, See how crooked it is? And on top of this, right, that's what I'm saying. And on top of this guy, this person is holding this little woman in his arm, in his hands. She's standing up in his hands, and she looks like she don't even give a shit. She looks like she enjoying it in a way, with her hands in her head. It doesn't look like she has no fear whatsoever. That's sci-fi. That's good science fiction shit. Like when you look at Attack of the Killer Brain. I know everybody heard of Attack of the Killer Brain and stuff like that. See, totally way out crazy shit. So people look at, you may look at, I say people look at, but you may look at Electric Dreams. Let's say sharks coming out of here, that don't make sense, but you don't know sci-fi. That means you don't know nothing about science fiction. Nothing. Science fiction is anything goes. I don't give a fuck what it is. Anything goes. It's the most craziest kind of thinking when it comes to electronics, tech, or whatever that man can ever create in his head. That's science fiction. Not stuff that makes sense. But that's what I'm saying. Today, science fiction and shit makes sense. It ain't no kind of crazy shit. You know? The real crazy shit in science fiction is in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and believe it or not, the 80s. With that Reanimator shit. Because that Reanimator shit was some crazy. Oh, God, Reanimator was just throw it the fuck off. You got science fiction, Star Wars, and Star Wars is science fiction, but Star Wars go under science fiction fantasy, not just straight science fiction. You gotta be careful with that, because there is a such thing as science fiction fantasy, and that's very close to sci-fi. You know. And that's what Star Wars is. If you look up what kind of movie it is, it will say science fiction fantasy. How powerful is science fiction? You tell me how powerful is science fiction. When you ask somebody today, what's the #1 movie ever was created? They will say a science fiction movie. Do you know that? Did you ever realize that? The average person will say Star Wars. The average person will say, if you ask them what's the best #1 movie ever was created, they will pick a science fiction movie. Would you believe that? Would you believe it? A sci-fi movie is beat any type of movie that exists on the planet Earth. I say they have a Star Wars cult, for God's sake. A Star Wars religion. Do you believe that? A Star Wars religion. How powerful is science fiction? Very powerful, I say. Very, very, very powerful, I say. Let's see what else we got here. We got, look at this, The Robot and a Man. The Robot and a Man. Adventures in Science Fiction Series. The Robot and the Man. Edited by Martin Greenberg. I think that's Jewish. Greenberg is Jewish. Oh, so, okay. The Robot and the Man. Never fucking heard of none of this thing, but look at it, man. Look at it. Look at it.
When you're searching for something for your little girls or boys, and you're finding high prices but not finding toys,
and you're sad and you're blue and you're tired of running round,
let Lionel Kitty City turn that frown upside down, upside down. With that selection, upside down. Lionel Kitty City makes it easy for you. Their prices and selection are among the best around. There's Lionel Kitty City, turn that frown.
Mom says, Sally, I'm curious about peanut butter. She tells Jeff, Oh, I'm picky about peanut butter. That's why I pick Peter Pan. It just plain tastes better.
Peter Pan has the rich, peanutty taste kids like Sally love. In a survey, kids with a preference preferred Peter Pan's taste over Jif or Skippy.
Mom may buy it, but I eat it. Peter Pan, I pick you.
Particular people pick Peter Pan peanut butter.
What's up? Dino's stolen the different vitamins we need to make Flintstones. Yabba dabba doo, yabba dabba doo. Flintstone vitamins are good to chew with vitamin A, vitamin B's, vitamin C, and vitamin D. Help your body work and grow right.
We put them all together to make Flintstones vitamins.
Mom, if your kids don't always eat right, one Flintstone each day ensures they're getting the vitamins they may need. Yabba dabba doo. Flintstones, regular and plus iron.
I know. I don't think we have enough footage. I don't think we have enough footage to show a cut from the movie. We gotta wait. Probably by next time we do a picture up, if it lingers, then I'll show another cut from Electric Jones. Right now, we already showed a cut last time, and we got new material, but it's not enough, guys. Let's just be patient. You gotta be patient. Believe me, it's gonna be alright. We're gonna get it. We're gonna see the damn thing. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see it. You just have to be patient. I'm captivated by the way the world looked at sci-fi at one time. You know? And I'm sad to see that everything went in a way, everything gotta make sense now. You know what I mean? In science fiction and fantasy and stuff like that, everything has to make sense now. Nothing really allows your imagination to drift off, and you know, in entertainment today that's gone. And if you come across it, it's considered bullshit. Oh, that's stupid. That's whatever. It's stupid, whatever. And that's just a shame how everything is earthly now. It's earthly, and I'm highly against it. I'm highly against it. I'm highly against it. I'm just looking through something right now. I'm just looking through something. Okay, yeah. No, that's fine. I don't know. Can't get me on my science fiction. It helps now that the world is going through this maze of confusion. Because that's what it's like, a maze of confusion. Everywhere you turn, everywhere you look, is just stuff that's very hard to accept. Knowing that this is what God said is going to happen, you tolerate it. You tolerate it. You know? You got to tolerate it. Because if you don't tolerate it, then you're not going with the arrangement of God if you don't tolerate it. And you have to go with the arrangement of God if you're a spiritual person. if you are a spiritual person. You will hear stories about other religious people saying this is Armageddon starting, this is a great tribulation, but don't forget where it came from. Don't forget who said it first. That's very important, guys, because these guys saying it, but they don't believe it. Trust me, they do not believe it. They don't believe it, because if they believe it, they wouldn't be up there the way they are. They will be more. In fact, they will probably try to run away. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kind of think of they'll probably try to run away and shit and say, you know what? I'm not ready for this. If Jesus did it and said, let this cup pass from me, how much did the average Christian? Yeah, how much more so average Christian gonna do it when Armageddon start, when the Great Tribulation start? Jesus did it when his time came, and he knew what's gonna happen to him, and he backed off and said, "Let this pass from me," and then changed it and said, "Never mind, I have to do this." So he had second thought. So how much more so? And he was perfect. How much more so sinful people like us? What are we gonna do when the tribulation starts? You're going to see betrayal all over the place. Well, I don't know no Bible. I don't know no God. You're going to see all that kind of shit. You may see people still continue to talk about religion the way it always was, instead of focusing on what's unraveling in front of us. You will see that right in front of you. The betrayal. You're probably seeing it now. So if it happened to Jesus, and he was the perfect man, how much more so it won't happen to us? You know? So you may see a lot of preachers or whatever say, okay, this might be Armageddon. No, they don't believe it. They do not believe it, man. Because if they did, yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm trying to say. They won't be saying, I think this. You won't be saying that. You will be saying, I wonder what we're supposed to do now. See the difference? You already believe that you know, that's not a discussion. You believe it's happening. Your question is what we're supposed to be doing now. The Bible never say. The Bible never say. And what is more, this proof that this is Armageddon starting, what's more that we have proof is, say things got better. What are spiritual people left with? Right, the Bible is the cliffhanger. You see? Either way, you're going to see it. Even if things get better, spiritual people are still going to be left with the Bible as a cliffhanger. And that's something they never ever notice. So they're going to be stuck with that. That when they do happen, what do we do? It doesn't, the Bible don't say. So either way, you're going to see. That's why there's nowhere else to go, because we're here. Once you hit that, that's it. That's it. But this ain't the time. I'm going to give a spiritual lecture soon. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. But that's what's going on now. You know, life is just unfolding, unraveling, going down. And we all stuck here like what we're supposed to do. And the Bible doesn't say. There's nowhere in the Bible that says what to do right now. But that's another story. We're going to get back to the science fiction. We got plenty of time for that later, to talk about that. It's no wonder. It's really no wonder that people are trying to look at some science fiction pictures now. Look at these. I mean, now this right here, these pictures right here are basically from. This remind me of Electric Dreams. You know, this remind me of Electric Dreams. this cyber world right here. Because when pop culture had this, they fucked it up with their cyberpunk. They fucked it up. And they can never do anything to make it work now because of that. They can never do anything to make that work because of cyberpunk. Because they fucked it up. Because they'll always go back, it will always go back full circle to, yeah, but they still fucked it up. You know? People are offended that the black man wrote it. That made the game. And so they offended by that anyway. So that's stigmatic right there. They can never go there, dude, to this shit because they fucked it up. Around here we got two. We got Tiffany, RY Private Eye. Yup, you're right. And we got Electric Dreams. And our shit ain't fucked up. In fact, our shit came first. Well, they shit probably came first because they probably was working on it for years and years and shit. But yet we launched ours before Cyberpunk. So our shit ain't fucked up. It's sad to see that their vision of this science fiction world, this tech world, is screwed up. It's sad to see that they shit is screwed. It's fucked up. I'm sorry, but it's screwed up. It's screwed up. They screwed it up. And no matter what they can do, they can never patch. Pop culture cannot patch that up. They can't patch it up. But that's what you get when you get pop culture touching something so sophisticated. Sophisticated as sci-fi. Because they touch it and they want to throw in this thug shit. And thug and science fiction do not go together, dude. It will never, ever go together. And that's what they did. Doing like these drug dealers running around a science fiction world, a tech world. And that was the failure. That was the whole thing. I knew that. I knew it. I just didn't say anything. I just didn't say anything. I knew that was going to fail. That was going to fail. Even if the game was good, Cyberpunk, I still think because you can't throw thug inside no damn science fiction. Thug belong on the streets. That's where it was born at. That's where it's supposed to be on the street. And it's supposed to be no science fiction shit. Because it's going to fail. And he threw these gangs and drive-by shootings and this kind of shit. That don't even make sense. That don't even look right. That don't even look right. I mean, it was awful. It's just awful. It's just awful. I mean, it's just amazing how so many people are, you know, I'm not going to pick on religion forever. I'm just saying that I'm going through this list. I'm just going through this list. And you got these people trying to do the religion thing. Because very soon, the whole world going to go religion and shit. Very soon. I'm thinking it's going to happen like next week or something because the masses got to do it. The people can't do it. The masses got to do it. And once the masses do it, everybody going to follow suit. You know? If the masses say shit in your hand and eat it, half the world will shit in their hand and eat it. That's just the way it is. So it's like, soon as the masses say, oh, okay, the thing is religion now. What's going on? The whole world gonna turn religion. And it's just a matter of time before that happens. It's just a matter of goddamn time. You know? Where the life is coming full circle back to the way it used to be, of the planet Earth talking about God. It's just coming full circle to that. I guess that was God's purpose from the beginning, that He's going to have the ultimate stage, you know? No matter who's doing what. No matter who's doing what on the planet Earth, that's what God wants. He wants to outshine. And that's why every time man trying to do something, like this hurricane in this Kuwait or whatever, wherever this incident was overseas with the evacuation, God gonna come and just do something. So with your eyes on me. So we're going back there, so everybody knowing every knee. It then says every knee shall bow and stuff like that. That's what it means. Well, I'm plugging these movies right here so we can watch them later on. So I'm just setting them up so we can go back and watch them later on. Check this one out, Children of the Void. I think that's kind of funny, but it's kind of satanic too. Check this out, Children of the Void. You know where that come from? Jesus said, this is what Jesus said. Jesus said, if you, well, we ain't gonna see that, you know. Alright, just I was talking about this. Jesus said that if a possessed man get demons expelled from him and doesn't fill the void with good things, then 7 more demons gonna enter that body, more treacherous than the ones that were there. But notice Jesus called it a void. A void is like a cavity, like a hole, like an empty room. If you don't fill it after the demons leave, if you don't fill it with good things, the 7 more will come more treacherous. All right. So I'm looking at this, a paperback, a library, science fiction novel, Children of the Void. Violently, Earth is torn from its sun. Earth, stop right there. Earth is torn from its sun. See, I mean, science fiction, I mean, the most craziest goddamn shit. I'm on that level. You know, I like that. The Earth, violently, the Earth is torn from the sun. Who wrote this? William Dexter? I heard of him. Yeah, we heard of him as last author of World in Eclipse. Yeah, I heard about William. I heard that name before. Okay, World in Eclipse. Okay, violently. So what happened violently? That's what it says right there, violently. Comma. Earth is torn from its sun. Can Grafton halt the runaway world zooming to destruction? That's kind of like Rashid saved the world on Electric Dream. So, can Grafton halt the runaway world zooming to destruction? So I guess that's the person named Grafton in it. This is interesting. You see in the book there how small, you look on the bottom of the page, you see how small the people are. And even on this picture right here, this poster for the book, you can see how this rocket ship is small also compared to this. It looks like a Satanist beast or something. It looks like Satanist beast. But when I see that beast, that Satanist beast, and hear the word void, I see where this author was coming from. You know, because that's spiritual. Yeah, Jesus said, if you do not fill the void with good things, and 7 more are children of the void. Think about it. I think that's funny as fuck, dude. That's like that Judas Priest shit. When I first heard Judas Priest, I'm driving in my car, and it's just basic, ordinary day and shit. This is the first time I heard about Judas Priest is a real rock group. I'm driving in my cab, and I got the radio on, and they say Judas preached. And I was taken away fucking back and said, what the fuck? And I pulled my cab over to the side. And I said, don't tell me these white boys made a rock group called Judas Preach. Please don't tell me that shit. And lo and behold, they made a group called Judas Preach. And I think it's funny. Now, it's funny, but it's way the fuck out there. No the hell they didn't. No the hell no white boys didn't do no shit like that, dude. Judas Priest. Judas Priest. That's like Rolling Stones did Sympathy for the Devil. You see the flavor of Sympathy for the Devil? The Rolling Stones did a song Sympathy for the Devil. Judas Priest, dude. These white boys actually did a group called Judas Priest, and it was a fucking success. Man, I tell you, boy, I swear to God, it ain't fucking funny, dude. My ass on that one, dude. Know the hell Judas fucking Priest. I couldn't believe it. I was in my cab. I pulled over to the side. I just sat in my cab with a shot. This was during the Clinton administration. I was in my 20s. I couldn't fucking believe it. Judas Priest. And y'all fuckers think it's funny. Y'all motherfuckers. These white boys crazy. My motherfuckers. Know the hell they didn't do no shit called Judas fucking Priest.
Up in the valley of the Jolly Green Giant.
Hi, Sprout. Lovely day, isn't it? Not for packing corn. I hope the giant's prepared.
Don't worry, Sprout. The Green Giant vacuum packs his special Niblets corn with very little water. That's why his sweet, tender Niblets corn always tastes specially crisp and fresh.
Another perfect day for corn, Mrs. Duck.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giant.
If you're searching for something for your little girls and boys, and you're finding high prices but not finding toys, and you're sad and you're blue and your tire's running around, the Lionel Kitty City turned that frown upside down. We got selection, no price is true. Lionel Kitty City makes it easy for you. The prices and selection are among the best around. But Lionel Kitty City turned that frown upside down.
Dance, even pirouette. They do so many things. They're as cute as you can get. All together now! It's so great to watch and play. Those bouncing kids can make your day. Bouncing kids can from Galoob.
So anyway, Jesus said, if you don't fill the void with good things, then 7 more demons will come in. More treacherous than, all right, children of the void. See how long ago they were, see, that's what I'm saying. That fucking sympathy for the devil. That stuff been going on for a long time, dude. That's kind of funny. All of it's funny. All of it's fucking funny. Children of the void. Children of the void. That Jesus said, you don't fill it with good things. These are children from the... Oh, Jesus. Oh, I don't believe this shit.
With your tones, we're loony, we're wacky, silly, goony. You can watch our cartoony on your black and white TV. Our comedy's faster, Rick and Ella faster. On Colorado Adventures, Two-Tone Classic Comedy. So here's Two-Tone Down, it's where we live and where we play. We're not
Foxy and Roxley, that's straight out of Biloxi. On Two-Tone Town Adventures, it's a two-tone day. There's Fifi and Fluffy.
I'm really Hudson Ducky.
And don't forget Copley and those old piano keys. So come join the Two-Tones and our swarthy family. Hilarious adventures, Ebony and Ivory. We're Two-Tones the Loony. We're wacky, silly, goony. And do you like our ears and butts better up or down? Let's go to Two-Tone Town.
Children of the Void. Children of the Void. You know, do you like God? Do y'all like God? If you could talk to God, I know Jesus. We got Jesus down pat. People say Jesus is God and all of this stuff. We got that. I'm talking about Almighty God. God is a person with real emotions. You can hurt God. You can really hurt him. He said he felt pain when his people didn't do what he wanted. He felt pain. So, it kind of makes you wonder. Now, check this shit out. It kind of makes you wonder if you could talk to God, like, because he's a person. You know, like Moses talked to God. Jeremiah talked to God. If you could talk to God about shit like this, children of the void, what do you think he'll say? I mean, you know what I mean? We already got Jesus. Well, he'll probably say and all this. I'm talking about Almighty God. That's not fucking funny, dude. It's not fucking funny. It's not funny. If you could talk to God, what do you think he'll say about, like, sympathy for the devil? What do you think he'll say about shit like that? Because basically it's the white boys doing that shit, dude. What do you think he'll say? Children of the void. Children of the... Okay. Children of the void. Okay. Alright. Kind of makes you wonder what God will say about stuff like that. When you step God into God, all through the Bible, God is letting it know, let it be known that he's just as cool as any motherfucker. God does that. Especially when the staffs was thrown down on the ground in front of Pharaoh, and all the staffs turned to snakes, if I'm not mistaken. I could be said, but all the sticks on the ground turned to snakes, and Moses' snake swallowed up all the other snakes. How cool is that? How cool God is when you look at that example. I'll save that for that's what I'm saying. I'll save that for a video. But people missing. They're really missing the issue about God, about how cool God is. You think God ain't cool. A lot of people think he ain't cool. But when you look at that staff incident, when they all threw down these sticks, and his shit turned to a snake and swallowed up all, that's some cool ass shit, man. Cool ass stuff. And another thing about God, I would like to ask God, is that God says that he used Satan used, because the serpent was more cunning than all the animals. All the animals, Satan used the serpent. There's other animals that's cunning. Oh, what about a cat? What about a cat? A cat is a cool-ass animal. Cool-ass animal. A cat is a cool-ass animal. A frog is. A lizard is. A lizard is another one. There's a lot of animals that's cool, like cautious. because the serpent is the cautious one out of all the animals, that's why Satan used. That's what man said, you know. But there's a lot of, what about, dude, a cat is the coolest motherfucker as a cat. Cat do shit. If you got a cat, man, and you remember your cat when you was a kid, he used to do shit, look you right in the face and be like, and the shit you be doing, you just look at him, who the fuck you think you are? You're a cat. Who the fuck you, and the thing about it is they made Garfield and John. John is the guy, and Garfield is the cat. That's true. Cat's really that cool, dude. I ain't shitting you. But yet Satan used the snake, and it's like, because the snake is one of the most cautious animals. What about cats? What about frogs? Frogs is another one. I think frogs are just cool. They just sit there and shit with a blank look on their face. You know? I think frogs is cool. I don't. I think frogs is cool. There's a lot of cool animals besides serpents. So the scriptures say because the snake was more cautious serpent than any other, Satan used the serpent. They could have used a cat. Cat would have been more harmless. Is it really so that God said you must? It does look like a black cat will do some shit like that, dude. Think about it. What if it was like that? What if it was like Satan used a black cat? Shit, could you imagine what it'd be like today? Oh my God! I wonder what Egypt still hold cats as sacred. Yeah, I wonder what Egypt still say cats are sacred if Satan used a cat. Is it really so that God says you must not eat from the tree of life? Satan used a black cat. That would have been some crazy shit there. But you see it up. So getting back to this children of the void shit here on the screen. That's some crazy. I wonder what God will say about that. And you know, a lot of people think God is some white man, an old white man that talks like a judge in the Supreme Court. And that's funny. That's some funny fucking. Oldness is a sin. That came from sin. How could God be old like that if it's a sin, dude? But this is one of the things man got to find out on his own, right? This is one of the things man got to find out. I ain't going to intervene because he's going to find out. He's going to find out. Man going to find out on his own just how cool God is. And when they threw down those sticks and they all turned to serpents, and Moses' serpent swallowed up all, that's some cool ass shit there, dude. I mean, you can't get no cooler than that for God to show who He is and shit. You know? Can your God do this and swallow up all these guys' staffs? All of them. You don't get no cooler than that. You really don't. But on that level of God being cool, you wonder what He'll say about children of the void. You know, look at the children of the, like, that's your enemy, Satan, and his children. How do you don't tell him what he'll say. But I know one thing, he won't be talking like no old white man. I do know that. I do know that. Now, white people, whoever might start, yes, he will. Yes, he will. They'll say, yes, he will. You know, you notice that every religion, every race got God the way they want. Pay attention. I ain't going to say no more about it. The Bible and the Quran is right there. No doubt about it. In whatever book you study from. It could be Hindu, whatever. It's right there. But notice that man makes out God to be the way He wants Him to be. In every race. And God is the way they are. Not nobody. You know what I mean? The only way is different. The only time is different is in America, because America got it's a lot of races in America, so it's a lot of Christians in America, black, Chinese, whatever, and they'll say, God this and this and this. That Jesus was white and He come from the Middle East, and that's absurd, but this is what they believe. That's the only time you'll see that is in America. But anywhere else, God is the way they want. For Chinese, God is a big Chinese man named Buddha with big ears and a big stomach. You know? It's just amazing how man makes out God to be the way he wants him to be. When God show up, which is now, which we believe around here, which is now, watch how God exposes himself for who he is. You're not going to believe it. You're not fucking going to believe it. I swear to God. I swear to God. So anyway, children of the void. Yeah, take that down. Because we ain't finished with this, what time? Damn, it's an hour already? Jesus, we just came on the air. Oh my God. So anyway, we got children of the void. That's like sympathy for the devil and all that shit. Can't figure that one out. We got some other science fiction pictures here. I'm trying to see if we... Okay, here's one. Put up this classic one. What's this classic one? Check this one out. Hello, Earth. I've learned safely no sign of life here. Hello, Earth. I've landed safely. No signs of life here. And right behind it is this big monster. Oh, I get the joke in this shit. It says heroes, horror, sci-fi, romance, and western classics. Charleston, which is a famous name, Charleston Collins classic. Oh, I get this. This is really good. This is really interesting here. This is really fucking funny. It's kind of, yeah. They don't make monsters no more. You know, like that kind of thing. Death of the monster. They should do something. Maybe we'll do it. Obviously, they should do it. What the fuck is a day? We should do something. What happened? Death of the monsters in the world. There's no more monsters. I mean, you'll find monsters on Sesame Street. You won't even find monsters on Sesame Street. Yeah. You only, because the monsters on Sesame Street, they made like little kids. Elmo. Our monsters were stupid. It was Cookie Monster and all of that shit. They were just stupid. But the monster for these kids today just as smart as them. So, what happened to the stupid monsters of the world? What happened to them? Like what we looking at, this big brain suction cup motherfucker here. This big suction cup. Son of a bitch. It's weird. That's why they were smart in science fiction days. They were smart because it's kind of racist, but it was nothing that the aliens could do about it. The monsters could do about it. There was nothing they could do about it. Why do they, like right here, and what we're looking at right here. Why is the monster trying to attack her for no reason? Every time you see another life in sci-fi, it's always like they're getting attacked. Yeah, it's racist. Like, why would a monster do that? All of a sudden, just see you and just attack. I mean, that's the only thing it knows is attack. I mean, what the fuck? It's so fucking... But they, like I said, they knew that. That's why they had some kind of communications in the 50s where an outer space person was talking mature to, the day the Earth stood still and all of that. It was maturity in it. Not everything is like that. But when you look at, most of it was like, okay, the monster don't know who you are, so the monster gonna attack you and shit. It's like, damn, I mean, give him some credit. Shit, like, who the fuck is you for him to want to attack you? I mean, he ain't gonna wonder who you are? You know, he's not gonna wonder who you are? I mean, gosh, why they gotta be like, okay, I want to attack you, I don't know you. I heard man fears what he don't understand. I heard of that. But I never, you know, like, I don't know you, so I'm going to attack you. It's like, what the fuck? You only get that with animals. Like squirrels and dogs. Some dogs, too, you know, go crazy when they see squirrels and shit. More than cats. More than cats. So... Oh man, I fucked up. I meant to get this one. Yeah, because when we saw this guy before, so I think we'll come back and watch his movie. Yeah. Yeah, it is an effect when you stop. When you see the difference, when you stop for a while, it's like you go through all these effects, man. Like, just want to just sleep, you know. We used to say your body recovered, repaired. That's what we used to say. But yeah, we go through all this shit. Yeah. Pretty weird. Pretty weird. Yeah, pretty weird. Alright, what's the other classic thing, sci-fi thing up here? Oh, it's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing.
When you're searching for something for your little girls or boys, and you're finding high prices but not finding toys,
And you're sad and you're blue and you're tired of running round,
Let Lionel Kitty City turn that frown upside down, upside down. With that selection upside down. Lionel Kitty City makes it easy for you. Their prices and selection are among the best around. There's Lionel Kitty City, turn that frown.
Hey, number one, you're the number one girl on the block. Did you take her one a day, girl?
One a day plus iron, every day.
Hey, number one, you're the number one girl on the team. Did you take her one a day, girl?
Every day. One a day plus iron is a way to replace the iron you lose every month with the exact amount of iron most women should have every day and 10 essential vitamins.
Hey, number one, you're the number one girl in his life. Did you take her one a day, girl?
Every day.
Hey, number one, did you take her one a day, girl?
For quality meat delivered to your door. Chef's Choice, the freezer pleaser.
Great service for years now. It's old-fashioned butcher shop service.
But right over the phone.
We save time.
And money. Phone ordering, quick delivery. It's very convenient.
Fresh, top-quality meats every time. They're great.
Open an account right now and get an additional 50-piece steak and shrimp supply free. Call 1-800-772-BEEF.
Get branded at the American Pants Company's brand name sale. Get branded with acid wash jeans in fantastic new colors. Jordache, Bill Blast, Sergio, Calvin Klein, Alessio, and Ginger from $29.99. Get branded at the American Pants Company with Zodiac sweatshirts $10.99, sets $24.99, caps $3.99. On sale now at the American Pants Company, Frankfurt, 69th Street, and Roxborough, and our new store at 12th and Paseo.
It's a
another great idea from Cortina. Buy a medium pizza and get a small order of wings free. Or buy a large pizza and get a large order of wings free. This deal with appeal is good whether you want to eat right at Cortina, take the great taste home, or have your order delivered right to you. Cortina's Pizza with Pizzazz and their meaty wings are the ultimate fun foods for parties, get-togethers, and everyday meals. So enjoy them now. Cortina, 2215 Algonquin. If you haven't been there lately, you're missing the action.
What's this say? Can we put up the let's put up the Electric Dreams movie poster and end the show like that. You don't know how bad I want to stay on the air with you guys. You know, this would be cool if this would be really cool if this is live stream. You know, this would be fucking really cool if it was live stream. That way I could stay on, but I don't want to keep y'all from what's happening in the world. You know, I just don't want to do that. That's why I'm still taking it easy, guys, because I know it's a lot going on now. And you guys, we're a cult, so we could get away with shit. But you guys are different. You guys are different. So, I'm going to take, you know, like, be cool with holding y'all up from the world. And then you got school starting, so y'all got to attend to y'all children, and if any children looking, they got to go to school. And I just don't want to take y'all from that shit, because I can do that. I can really stay on the air and say, I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. And I can really stay on the air and, you know. I don't know what video this is, but guess what? We'll put it somewhere. Yeah, let's step out. But you see the point what I'm saying, like, you know, like, I like to hang out with y'all some more, but I don't want to, there's so much going on now, guys. So much going on. And I don't want to be the one to have you going back to that shit and saying, what the fuck is going on around here? Oh, shit, now, you know, trying to be cool with everything. Trying to do the right thing, man. Trying to do the right thing. This is fun, though. This is fun, and we're going to do it again soon. Electric Dreams should be ready. Electric Dreams should be ready by next weekend. We're going to play it with a rerun of Linda Lakes. We made up our minds to do that. So, anybody that's interested, notice I said anybody that's interested. Notice I said that. Okay, anybody that's interested, be here to see Electric Dreams and Linda Leaks. Okay? And that's going to be a pretty exciting evening. And it should be like next weekend, something like that. And that's pretty safe for us to look at. Yeah, that's pretty safe for us to look at. So, with that in mind, I guess that's it. All right, and y'all have a nice evening. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right? Put a smile on your face. Damn it. Peace.
We're a happy family, yes we are. All day long we sing a song. God loves us everyone. We're a happy family, yes we are.